Hello and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we're doing a walk around video of our 2012 Toyota Yaris ZR. In this video we're going to go around the outside. I'm going to show you just what good quality this vehicle is in and why this vehicle would be an ideal car for you to purchase, especially if you are looking at the Toyota Yaris range. First thing, looking at the outside, being the 2012 model, we do have that really nicely designed front with this red colour. The whole mixture of colours that they've used, the black and the chrome, really do work well together. One thing Toyota did is they set their iconic badge just here in the centre of the car but above the grille. So they even had the bit of the body colour come down around it to make it stand out above the top of the grille and not just recess it into it. Below that we do have a nice touch of chrome along the bottom opening as well, which matches in with our fog lights down here very nicely. And the car even comes together to the point on the badge, making it the most outer point, like sort of a nose on a car, which is a nice design point I think on this car. As we move around the vehicle we're going to have a look. This car does have premium alloy wheels, which is really good to see. These wheels are in fantastic condition, especially this first one, with a brand new tyre fitted to it as well. So tyres are not something that you're going to have to worry about when purchasing this vehicle. Just above that we do have our side indicator and colour-coded side mirrors as well. This is the three-door hatch version of the Toyota Yaris, and we do have a really darkest legal window tint on this car as well, meaning that this car does look absolutely fantastic on the outside. The paint is in excellent condition. There's a minor mark just here, and then a couple of minor ones on the edge of the door, but overall so far the paint is presenting absolutely fantastically. Coming now to our second premium alloy wheel, it presents just as well as the first, no gutter rash and a brand new tyre fitted to it as well. Moving around now to the back of the car, you'll see that the updated sporty look of the ZR Yaris does give you a nice diffuser down the bottom into our body kit and a chrome exhaust tip as well, bringing the car to life at the back end. What we're going to do now is we're going to lift up the back on the hatch, and we're just going to show you how much room you do get in the back. We do have floor mats with this car as well, and a nice amount of boot space in here too. Lifting up under here, it does open up to a whole lot of more storage as well. And lifting it up just that little bit further, if I can get my finger under it, does show that we do have our roadside assistance tools and a space saver wheel, which has never been fitted to the vehicle as well, which is good to see. And we do have 5 seats in this car as well. Unlike some other 3-door hatches, it's not a 4-seater, it is actually a 5-seater and quite roomy too. Moving around now to the passenger side, we do have our fuel filler cap just here above our third premium alloy wheel. Minor mark just there, and oh, that one rubbed off, so just a couple of minor marks just around this wheel arch, but nothing to be too concerned about. Looking at our actual alloy wheel itself, it is in fantastic condition, no gutter rash on that one either, with once again a brand new tyre. Moving down the passenger side of the car, a couple of minor marks, but otherwise overall this car is in really good condition. Like I said, I am just being really picky for you. Having a look, we do have our other indicator just here into this, and then a stop at our fourth and final premium alloy wheel. Once again, no gutter rash with a brand new tyre and a couple more marks just above here on that wheel arch. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to pop the bonnet and talk to you about the engine and the fuel economy, because one reason people do draw themselves towards the Yaris is it does drive very well and it does offer some good safety, and it gives you excellent fuel economy as well. So your savings on the road are going to be phenomenal with this vehicle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this up. While I'm going over that, just pay attention to how clean this engine bay actually is. So underneath here we do have our 1.5 litre 4-cylinder engine, which puts out 80 kilowatts of power and 104 newton meters of torque. Behind this is the manual variant, so we do have a 5-speed manual gearbox, and this car is a front wheel drive. Now talking about the fuel, this car has got a 42 litre fuel tank, which will average about 5.8 litres per 100 k's driven, which is absolutely amazing. We can get over 720 kilometers on average from a full tank of fuel, so just getting you around is just really nice and cost effective. As I mentioned before, this car is also very safe, so even though it is a small car, it does have a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with 7 standard airbags. Moving to the interior of our car, the interior is in absolutely fantastic condition as well. You can tell the previous owner really cared about this car. Over here on my right, we do have our electric window controls and door locking buttons as well. Moving this to the right, we do have 2 keys with this car, and our side mirror adjustment is located on the dash. The right control arm controls our fog lights, headlights and turn signals. The left does our front and rear windshield wipers. On the steering wheel itself, it does have a really smart red stitching around the inside, very little wear, really great condition, and it's even got nice design to fit perfectly within your hands and give you a really good grip and control over the car. Do have our multimedia buttons here on the left and our cruise control switch just under here, so this car does have cruise control. Moving now to the middle of the car, we do have the nice Toyota screen here, which does offer us Bluetooth connectivity connectivity, as well as satellite navigation, which is really, really good to see. And then the other thing as well this car does have is voice control. CD player along the top here, and then below that we got our climate control buttons with our fan speed and temperature gauge on each side, a 12-volt socket underneath, and then down here we do have cup holders fitted into a nice storage area. As I mentioned before, we do have this manual transmission which just changes gear really, really smoothly, just all through all the gears like that. Just back from that we got our traction control button with a little bit of storage and a cup holder just back from that, and even our handbrake is in fantastic condition. So now I'm going to get my camera person to pan around the inside. I will mention he is 6'1" and he is comfortably sitting in the back of this vehicle. We've got a dash mat in this car as well. Carpets are in fantastic condition, seats are in fantastic condition, as is the roof liner. Really, you do have to come in and have a look at this car to appreciate how good condition this vehicle is and how well it's been looked after. So I hope you enjoyed this quick walk around of the interior of our car. Taking time to watch our walk around video of our 2012 Toyota Yaris. I hope this video has answered any questions you had about the Yaris and given you a really good idea about the quality of this vehicle. One thing I would like to point out is this car does qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, which does give you an extra 5 years mechanical protection for the vehicle and 10 years roadside assistance Australia-wide. If you'd like to know more about our premium mechanical protection plan, please click the link in the description below. But otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.